YouTube is happening. It is Sunday, April 13th, and we're going to talk about the MLB. We have 15 games on the slate. We're going to roll through these games like we kind of always do, but in a different format. You see, I've been showing the sheets lately because they're slow to come together, but right now they're broken because I have them all taken apart so I can put them back together so they'll work right. And then I got to verify the information's good, just quality checks around and make sure everything's up to par. So for now, so I don't have the sheets for today. I might not even have them tomorrow either. So until they're finished. So for now, we're just going to roll through the games like we did at the start of the season, and we're going to pull up the pictures. We're going to look at some matchups and see if there's anything you might want to take. Try to be a little more cautious today on the play since we don't have all of our data. So what can we do? So we're just going to roll through it. So stop wasting time. You see the first game of San Fran in New York. Let's go ahead and jump to the lines. Try to make it more of a conversation today instead of a, each game broken down. So you see it is Yankees 125 to 7.5. I don't have a sheet. Let's go to our pitcher, shall we? Yes. And we got Logan Webb and we got Rodon. Let's look at these two dudes and see what we got cooking over here. Matchups is where I mainly care about. We have one matchup and it's about mid. There's nothing there. We go for the Yankee side and you can see all this. Yep. Judge, again, just third day in a row, Judge has an amazing history against the pitcher he's going up against. First 2 days, it didn't work out so well, so maybe it will today. 2 home runs and 5 at-bats. We'll see. We flop to the other side. Yeah, that's right. It's the only ones we have. So, and then you see how Yankees were versus righties, and you see how San Fran was versus lefties. San Fran loves them a lefty. We know this. So San Fran is doing probably they're plus 110 on the money line. Could go with that. You can see how Logan has done recently on him. Last two games gave up basically nothing. Strikeout wise, 6 and 10. We do know from the sheets Yankees are one of the worst strikeout teams in the league. I did take strikeouts for the other San Francisco pitcher yesterday. Didn't work out today. 5.5. I might still take that because they do strike out a bunch still. Head to head against the Yankees. He just struck out 6 last time. So I will probably still go Logan Webb strikeouts. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. Go ahead and give me Webb strikeouts. Over, was it 5.5 strikeouts? Okay, cool. So we got that. I'm not, you could take that. You could take Judge if you wanted to. I'm sure Judge's HR's, Wells is the best play. Jung Ho Lee, Rice, where's Judge? He's falling down the list a little bit. Good job, buddy. Yeah, so we're going to take Logan Webb strikeouts, and let's move on to that next game right now. All right, we're going to move on to the next game. Now, you're going to notice I'm not showing everything today. I'm not showing all of the outlier stuff. The video gets way too long, and I ain't got time for that today. There's everything starting early today. So once we find a play we like, we're gone. We're moving to the next game. So if we don't like a play, done. So sorry. If you want like seeing everything, you're going to have to download Outlier, get you a week for free. That's just how it works. So moving on to the next one, which is going to be Toronto and Baltimore. Baltimore 130 with 8.5. I don't know if I like any of that. Pop over ye old Outlier ourselves and see what we can find, what looks good. Oh, Cheerios going up against Povich. Let's see if anything looks good in this grouping. Well, we need to look at the history first. Let's look at the history, guys. Toronto versus nothing there. Against lefties, oh, Toronto's not that good against lefties at all. Ooh, disgusting. Against righties, you can see how Baltimore is. Against Barrios, you can see, well, 324 for her with 2 home runs, and not only 2, 410, 300 with 2 and 29. 600 with 4. I didn't even notice this. Adley, oh my God. How did I miss Adley? 600 with 4 homers, 1.7 and 25 at-bats. 625 at-bats. All right, Adley, I see you. Adley so far looks great. Let's just take a quick peek. What did we do the other side? We'll see. Yeah, we did the other. So we did all the stuff we need to do here. Adley, that's the play I want. I don't care. That's just too good to pass up, right? Right? Adley, where you at, buddy? Adley, rush for Adley. Fine, I'll just do it this way. It's the first one. Bang. HRR, he's doing all right. He's doing that. Not bad. I'm taking it. Don't care. We're taking it. You see something like a 600 like that, you know you got to take that. RUTSCHMAN over 1.5 HRR. That's the play I'm going for. It's 115. You could take hit if you wanted to, but damn, it's 204. He's had a hit in 9 out of 10 games. Did you know that? Didn't know that, but now you do. So I'm going to take the HRR, though. Maybe he can do a little bit better. So Adley, next. All right, game 3 is Casey and Cleveland. We can see it is Casey 130 with a 7 total. Let's pop on over to the ye old Outlier again. Let's change that to Casey and Cleveland so we can see what's popping. Reagans versus Lively. Interesting. Let's match up, load them up against Lively. You see how Casey has been. 375 over 8, 405, 364 and 11 is pretty good for old Booby Wits. 727 OPS is not good though. They still have some success. Let's see how does Cleveland do against Reagans. 400, 400. Not 1 for 1, 2 for 2. That doesn't tell us much. There's your lefties. There's your righties. I not like either one of those. Let's see about the pitchers. Walks. Dude gives up a lot of walks recently, except for this game against Minnesota. He had none. Let's see. Strikeouts. Cleveland is not really, 10, 11. Dude has been crushing strikeouts this season, hasn't he? Cleveland's not really a strikeout team this year, ever, but they're like in the middle of the pack, according to the numbers, obviously. Last time I saw a sheet when they played a couple days ago. So could take Reagan strikeouts, but 7 against Cleveland feels like a risky proposition. See strikeouts, earned runs. Let's look at bats. I'm not feeling it. If you're not, we're moving quick today. If you're not feeling it, sorry, we're gone. So let's see. Anything else here? Oh God, no. Pass. No, pass. No, let's just jump right back into it. We're not even wasting time. Over here, let's go. What's next? Pittsburgh and Cincy? Nerfy. the way them two teams are playing, Nerfy. If the team is anywhere close to a decent 2 pitchers, I'm going Nerfy. Don't care. Props. Let's go right back to it. Pirates, Reds, Ludu. And who's our pitchers? Help us on this one. Pirates, Reds, pitchers. It's Hunter Green. And, oh, man, if this was Skeens, the Nerfy would be 200, minus 200. But Hunter Green, always a great pick. Man, how is he still in Cincy? Dude's a beast. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see. Hunter Green versus Pittsburgh. And we can see, yeah, not good. Except for Cruz. He got a hold of a couple. Okay, hopefully he doesn't do it in the first inning. And then we pop the other side, and we see Cardinals versus Cincy. Oh, they don't do well. And then how they do against righties? And that's how they do against the righties. Bunch of mid, nothing there. I know, we're just going straight up. So we passed on the last game. We're going Nerfy again. I don't give a damn. We're going Nerfy. Hunter Green's good, and we just need Carmen to not suck. That's all we need. So Carmen, please don't suck. As long as you do good enough, we get a Nerfy. So we're good there. Let's move to the next game. I told you we're going to fly today. We find a play we like, we're moving. So what's next? Atlanta, Tampa Bay. How our ye old teams been doing? Where are they? Am I blind? I could be blind. I am absolutely blind. There's a bright ass light in my eyes. 130 Atlanta with a 7.5, huh? Interesting. Let's pop that over bad boy to Braves. Chris Sale's pitching. Who's Chris Sale going up against, you ask? I don't know. Let me look. I have to go over here. Let's go look at the schedule. Braves, Rays. Shane Baz. How does Shane Baz not have any props? Huh? What is this? Yeah, he's still listed here, so they just don't want to give the man no props. You better give the man his props. He has no history versus them, though, except for 0 for 3 for Dela Cruz. And then, yeah, of course, Chris Sale's good against everybody. 203, 33, and 18 is not bad for Diaz, but no, man, this is Chris Sale we're talking about here. What's your strikeout rate? 20%, 18, 10. Okay. Good note. Let's see strikeouts. That's what I care about. 8, 5, 5, 7, 5, 6.5. Tampa's really good at not striking out, though. According to the numbers we saw this year so far, I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. Earn runs? Damn. And Chris Sale's been getting a little bit beat up this year. 3, 3, and 5 in his 3 outings this year. He was good at the end, but then 2020, look at that. You just focusing on this year only. You look at he has 1 walk in 3 games, which is amazing. Under a walk, probably good money. Earn runs, strikeouts, 7.55. I just don't know. How's many hits is he giving up? 6, 4, and 9. Brother, that ain't good. I don't, man, let's go to bats. Any bats in here we like? To the Braves. Because a lot of people are going to be on sale on the, probably the Nerfy, probably on the strikeouts, but no. Austin Riley's 100% last 5, 8. Ozzy to get a hit, man, it's pretty juiced. Ozuna, let's see how Ozuna's done historically versus, Ozuna's been balling out recently. That's the first thing I noticed. Let's see, exceeded on the road. Yeah, and Atlanta's a little different. It's outside. It's not inside. Let's see, Arsenal. We can look at all this other. Ally has so much data we all don't utilize as much as we should. Like number of pitches versus lefties versus righties, left, right, all. Yeah, you can look at all the cool stuff. So much stuff. Pitch arsenals. Yeah. Something's telling me take Ozuna. I don't know why. Just something tells me to take it, so I'm gonna do it. Ozuna over 1.5 HR. That looks good to me. I don't know why. It just looks good. I get warm and fuzzy feelings when I see it, so I'm gonna take it, and we can move on from there. Next, then we got Washington, Miami. Does anybody care about that game? Really, to be frank. 142 Washington, 7.5. Let's pop over here. Let's see who's pitching in this game. That wouldn't matter. Nationals and Marlins. Mackenzie Gore and Cal Quantrill. Boy, oh boy, they're gonna sell out. Man, this dude is consistent with his outs, isn't he? As long as Miami doesn't rough him up, he's probably gonna go 6 innings. Fair assumption. Fair assumption. Miami is striking out a ton this year. I know that much. They are in the bottom 3 or 4. So 13, 5, 7. Now, this dude got roughed up in the game, too. If you look at that, he got roughed up. Well, I say 3. That's not roughed up, but still. How many hits? 9 hits. Yeah, he got beat up on the hits. Well, yeah, so I don't know exactly if I want to touch that. Let's look at Quantrill. Ooh, 6, 6, and then 0. Those are the matchups. Let's do that. Quantrill got good all of a sudden, apparently. And him, history versus Washington is not the best. Not the greatest either. Dude, they have Mackenzie Gore is a no-hitter on the history against them. A no-hitter history against Miami. Miami 142. Mackenzie, do we take something like, now how can we play it? So we think Washington's going to do work. Mackenzie's going to do work. Do I take strikeouts, which is at 5.5 against a team that strikes out a ton? Do I take them to win at 142? Well, I like this better. I think I want to go Gore strikeouts, because even if he gives a bunch of hits, he's still going to be in the game. Because the game he gave up 9 hits, he still got the he missed a strikeout by a hook, so he's going to still be in the game a good bit. They let him go. They gave him a long leash, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to go Gore over strikeouts, 5.5. I took 5.5 last time where he gave up 9 hits. He got 5, so I think he got 5. Was it 5? We're looking right at it. Yeah, it was right here. It's in our face right there. That's the game. So he got 7 versus Doyers and 13 versus Philly. Yeah, Mackenzie's a beast this year when it comes to strikeouts. Miami's like 28th, 29th last 10 games, I believe I saw. So we'll take Gore strikeouts and move on to the next one, which is going to be, where is this? Angels and Houston. I've been all wrong on this series the last 2 days. I had Angels one day, then I had Houston the next day, and both times wrong. So we got Houston 155 on a 115. Let's see if we can do anything about that today. Can we get better, guys? Can we be better? Gots to be better. Astros. Here we go. Down here. Angels. Got Hendricks versus Hayden Wesneski. That guy. You know who that guy is. All right, Angels history versus that guy, and he's got almost a no-hitter going for most guys, man. But the ones that do get a hold of it, it goes far for a couple of them. Davis Newman against Houston, Hendricks. Yeah, nothing's really standing out either side. This looks good to me, even though it's not many at bats. We do got a 6 and a 5 and a 3. Okay, so that makes me lean Angels a little bit. We know the Angels offense has been popping off recently pretty much too. They won yesterday. Let's look at this. I don't know if I want to even touch, you know what? Let's go straight to the batters. Let's just go straight to the bats. I just know the Angels are doing good offensively and Houston's getting better. That's the best way to put it. Let's see. Astros right there. Bang. Yeah, look at all this. It is all Angels right there. Just pick one. They're all there for you. Oh, who do we go with? Man. And then you got like Altuve, but then you got like Trout hits, 61. Let's see, 200. You to get a hit, just a hit. HR is a half, 100%. So there, you 1.5 is plus money. Oh, let's look at the strikeouts and everything. Let's see, anything good here? Earned runs, walks. That's earned runs. You against the Angels, 1.5. Can we rock with that? Why does that line look weird? Because it's actually 2.5, isn't it? Yeah, it's 2.5 at the main books. That's right. It's plus money. So we think the Angels are going to score runs. That's what I'm hearing. But it looks like they think the Angels are going to score some runs. Now, are you going to give up runs too? What's your earned runs looking at? You're at 2.5 as well. So it tells me right there it's 5. What's the total sitting at? 7.5? 8.5. I think I'm going to go over. We got 2 pitchers that already got 2.5 lines, but both. Man. Is that the one we go? Do we go? I can go Nolan. Let's look at Nolan. Let's take a look at him. Let's just open. Something's telling me to take Nolan. Yeah, Nolan's doing pretty good, I'd say. That's some pretty good numbers overall. He's hit this in 8 out of 10, at least 2. So got one. I found him. So that is SCHANUEL over 1.5 HR. I lean the over. I lean Angels to win, but then I've been so wrong on the sides. I'm leaving that alone probably. Not taking the pitchers at all. No. And then we can just move on to the next one from here. We're good. We don't need a break. We're going. We're rolling. Detroit, Minnesota. Is this a Scooby Day? Is this Scooby Day? I think it is. I could be wrong. Let's find out. Let's go boop and close those two out and then go this. And then we want Tigers, which are right there. No, it's just a Casey Mize day and a Simeon Woods day. All right. Okay. Not a Scooby Day. Sad. Oh well, soon. And we break up Detroit versus Simeon Woods Richardson. We see how they've done. Not much data there at all for us. We flop to the other side. Minnesota versus Casey, same situation. Not much data. There is the righty information. There's the righty information for both teams. I'm not feeling either pitcher. I want some studs if I'm going up. Yeah, I want some yeah, well, hell, this dude has been good last 3 games. He's only given up 2 runs in 3 games, except for that game against Colorado. Oof. But this season, he's 1 earned run. This season, 12 strikeouts. Now he's going up against Minnesota. Strikeouts are they're pretty decent. Not striking out. Let's go to the other side. Simeon Woods walks allowed for. Dude's having problems. Yeah, 8 hits allowed. Under 4.5 paid so well last year. Now it's just not a thing. Oh no, my strikeouts. We might just go strikeouts. He's decent at strikeouts. Hit head to head. He had 4 against him in April of last year. Let's go to bats. Any good at bats here? Help on the right game. Tigers and Twins. No. I mean, if you want to go Julian, sure, but no. If I'm taking a bat, I want somebody who's more involved. Like Labor Torres is definitely involved. But I don't know. I'm just getting vibes. I don't want to touch this. And we're going with the vibes today. The vibes say pass, we're passing. Moving on. Boston, Chicago. We're just going right to it. No breaks, baby. All gas. No breaks around here. 235.7 is our total. Let's look at this. Bring that down. I'm pretty sure we're going to say something Boston related, so I could be wrong. We'll find out though. Let's see. Do that. We got Crochet. I'm not saying Crochet Case. Dude could not strike anybody out anymore. It's like, yeah, look at these numbers on strikeouts. Not good. And then we got Shane Smith. All right, just American Dad. All right, cool. Numbers. Let's see. Versus Shane Smith. Nothing. Against Crochet. Yeah. How are you guys versus your old teammates? Well, you've already seen them once, and maybe you get to see them again. Well, a couple of you already seen them for a couple of bats, so yeah. How are you versus lefties? It looks good because it's green, but guess what? 181 is not good. 192 is not good. It's just better than the other side because some of these dudes absolute garbage. So, Crochet, how are your earned runs doing? You've not given up your 2 starts. You have not given only 1 run. Strikeouts 8 and 5. I guess 8 is good. 5. How many hits are you giving up? Not many. You're doing pretty good, I guess. This is on the road, so you're not in Boston, which is good for you probably. Let's see. Shane Smith has been pretty damn good too. His 2 starts, you see what he's done. 6 and 3. I'm tempted to go Nerfy all of a sudden. We got 2 decent pitchers. I don't believe their offenses, either one's doing good. Let's do it. I want to root for some sweaty Nerfies today. We're going Nerfy. We're going Shane Smith and Mr. Crochet. How the bats doing? Yeah, we don't have many. This tells you right here the offenses are not doing well when there's not many props to pick from. You saw the Angels. Remember all the green that showed up? That shows you because the Angels are doing really good. When we get to the Cubs really good offensively. There'll be a shit ton of green here to pick from. That's how it works. It's pretty simple. So I don't need a spreadsheet every day. It helps. It helps. I love my spreadsheets, but it helps. So let's go to the next one. Philly, St. Louis. Move on, shall we? Philly, St. Louis is going to be 1.5 for Philly because they're 184. Damn. 8 is our total. Back over here. Let's load them up and get rid of those 2. Boom. I said we're going to be conservative on their plays, and I've only passed on 2 games. Yeah, I lied to myself. I lied to you too. Oh, it's Zach Wheeler versus Liberatore. Let's see what they look like. Go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Strikeouts, huh? Huh. Okay. Bet. All right, let's look at those. Let's see. Philly versus Liberatore. You can see how they've done some success, a lot of no success. We flop sides, and then Wheeler versus this, and not good. Good. Really good. I don't know. Against righties and then versus swap sides. Boop. Versus lefties. Philly's good against lefties though. Okay, maybe Philly is the play. Philly money line 184 looks like it could be a winner, especially when you got old Wheeler up here going with these strikeouts, and then how's Liberatore done historically last few games? Earned runs 5.35 his last 3 games. Like, yeah, let's just end this now. Philly money line. Let's just keep it simple. Philly money line. Why overthink it? We're not overthinking it. We're moving on. That's where we're going. Next up, where are we going? I need to pass on some more games. I got the Mets and the A's next. Oh, buddy. Oh, brother. 142 for ye old Mets with a 9. All right. Who's got the 9? There we go. Bop, bop. Let's see. We want the A's. Yep. Let's see. Ooh, it's Severino versus Kobe Sent. Hell, this could be a nerfy play. Hold up. Let me just check the offense real quick. We want the Athletics right there. We got some, it's a little bit of offense. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, Severino, his outs are really good. Severino outs on 16.5. Well, if the Mets don't rough him up, I mean, they know him quite well, obviously. So, I mean, are they going to rough him up because they know him, or are they going to not rough him up because he knows them? That's the dilemma. That is a quandary, if you will. Yes. Oh, who knows what's going to happen? I don't, because I'm a little concerned, and we know Sang is really good. We just know he's good. So, except he get five hits. Oh, for shame on you, good sir. Not good at all. And then the earned runs, yeah, strikeouts. The biggest concern is Severino versus the Mets. That's the concern. How are they going to do against? They know each other quite well, so we need to pass sometimes, and I'm okay with it. Let's just let it play out. Let them have their thing on the field. We're just going to sit back. I have a lot of plays already. I'm cool with it. We can move on to the next one. We got Rado in San Diego to go to now, baby. Rado. Yeah. San Diego, 235. Damn. 7. That's it. Only 7? Oh, that seems low. That seems very low. Why is it so low? We must have a stud pitching today. Okay. Michael King and Freeland. How are you two old chaps doing? Well, earned run wise, actually, let's do this first. Let's see. King versus Colorado. Not so much data. And we pop sides and we go, all right, against Freeland, 347 and 49 at bats for Machado. Bruh. 292, 410, 400. But you go over here and it's like, that's cute. That's hot. Oh yeah. Yeah. San Diego 235 makes a lot of sense now. Hits. Okay, let's see. Strikeouts. No. Yeah, let's just go to Machado. I think is the way to go. I mean, unless you want to take Freeland over like hits or something, you could do that, like over hits. He gave up 8 of them last season when he faced them. So, how did he get strikeouts? No. Did he get run out? 5 earned runs. Yeah. His earned runs at 2.5 of the monster. So Freeland earned runs could be a play. How's he done all season so far? Yeah, 5-3-0. It was Tampa Bay. And that was the first game of the season. Yeah, first game of the season right there. Yeah. In the new stadium too, on the top of that. So yeah, I took him over and then he showed me he could do it. He gets Philly and Milwaukee. Now he's facing San Diego, who's probably one of the 2-3 hottest teams in the league. Freeland over is pretty good. Let's look at the bats, see how Machado's looking, because that might be the play I like too. So far, I like Freeland. Tatis is looking good. Machado's right there with him. Let's look at Machado. I took Machado a couple days ago and it hit. He had a 0 yesterday. I don't love that. I think it's a team effort. I think we're going to have to go Freeland. We're going to fade Freeland. That seems like a play I like. Freeland over 2.5 earned runs allowed. So that's what we're going to take. We're going to fade the Rockies pitcher on the road. That's always a fun strategy. Let's take that and move on to the next one. Actually, let me get a break real quick. All right, moving on to the next game, which is going to be Texas in Seattle, which is going to be 126 for Seattle with a 6.5. 6.5? Bro, that is low. All right, no problem. We can work with that. We're done with YouTube. Go away. Let's see. We want Texas and Seattle. It's one of Mariners and Rangers. Who we got? Evaldi, who balled out. And then Gilbert, who also balls out. Gilbert's strikeouts are nasty this year so far. Nerfy. Yeah, what are we doing? This is going to be easy Nerfy. Let me just look at the bats real quick. I say that nothing's easy in sports. Jung, you batted like 8th yesterday, so I don't think I need to worry about you getting close. But you did hit twice. I took you 2 days in a row and you hit the HRR for me. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Today, I shall give you the day off because you're facing somebody who's very good. So, versus Gilbert, Jung is 0 for 10. Yeah, we're going to leave him alone today. Yeah, no, Duran, strikeout rate 36, 33, 28, 45, 13, 18, 22, 31. Yep, that's all you need to see. Against Evaldi, you can see, yeah, he's been shutting them down too. Look at their strikeout rates. Can I just get it? PrizePicks has a prop where you can combine the pitcher's strikeouts. Do that. If there's a play, if you want to take one. We want strikeouts for Gilbert. That's what we're straight up going for today. 7.5. Ooh, it's plus 125. I don't give 2 dams or 1 dam or no dams or any dams because did you see them strikeout numbers? Gilbert owns Texas apparently. Oh my God, 6, 9, and 7 last 3 games. Earned runs. He did get tagged for 4 last time in September. He is cooking recently. What'd you strike out? 7.5? Yeah. I think he can get that. I think he can get that. Now, do we take Gilbert strikeouts for plus 125 or do we take a NRFI? Let's actually come with me and you'll be in a world of NRFI imagination. First inning under 145. So we could take the NRFI and just really sweat it out with 2 offenses with an over under of 6.5. That feels like the smarter play, doesn't it? It feels so smart. Like Gilbert's cool and all. I'll probably have Gilbert as well. But for the official spreadsheet, we're just going to throw a NRFI on there because I think both dudes are going to do quite well today. Very low scoring. The unders in play. Gilbert strikeouts are obviously a great play. NRFI, beautiful. We're going to take those and just, yeah, love all of it. This is a great game for betting. Great game. Moving on to the next one, which is Milwaukee and Arizona. Milwaukee, Arizona. Right there. 120 Arizona, 8 is our total. Pop. There we go. Milwaukee, Arizona. Right there. Look, I like how they reschedule the games and they just left them on here and just changed the dates. That way, hey, you want to see the Marlins Braves in August? There you go. Blue Jays Orioles rescheduled for July 29th. Doesn't even feel like a real day. That's too far away. Let's see. Zach Gallen versus Freddie Peralta. Officer Detective Peralta. Let's look and see Milwaukee versus Gallen. Ooh, we got some high numbers. We got a lot of high OPS. It's a little too high for me. I don't know. Against the righties, flip. That's also some high OPS. I don't know. Nothing is really standing out for either team versus pitchers. I don't like either one. Let's see. Strikeouts 11, 4. 13-2. Dude is a roller coaster of emotions when it comes to strikeouts. Hell no, I'm not touching that. Same with your hits. I don't want to touch that at all. Leave it all alone. Peralta is very consistent on the outs. His strikeouts, he's been doing good. Very good. In his 3 games, 8.86. Hell, that might be up there with the lead for strikeouts in the whole league. Dude's cooking. 2-1-1, very nice. Hits very well. Who'd you face? Yankees, Casey, and Colorado. You did all that. Oh. Any bats we got to think about here? Let's look at the bats. We got a lot of bats. Okay, so, and I took Mr. Chorio here yesterday, and he came through for us. Good stuff. I think I have 3 HRs so far. I have 3 bats. I don't trust Gallen at all. I do like Peralta's numbers, and I do like how this is mostly Milwaukee players, and Milwaukee is plus 110, plus 1.5. You know what? Let's say Milwaukee money line. That's right. We're going Milwaukee, MIL. Milwaukee money line at plus 110. I'm going to take it. We're going to roll with it and move on to that last Sunday night baseball game. Spectacular. Can you see it? Nope. Here, now you can. We got Doya's 250 with a 1.5 with a 8.5. Cool. Now we jump over to the pitchers. We got Glass now going out there. You see what he has done this season. He has his 2 at-bats, the 2 games there against the Braves and the Phillies. His outs were very low. Look at that. It's been 7 days, and he's okay, cool. Strikeouts 2 and 8. I don't know. Remember we said we were going to look at this. We thought the offense would be popping off. They were for the last 10 games, but the last 5, look at all these yellows. 40%, a lot of 40s, a lot of 60s. That means 3 out of 2, 3 out of 5, and 2 out of 5. They're not they've cooled off in the last couple days, but the whole 10 they still look great. So, all right, offenses are not as powerful as we thought they were. Let's look at Colin Ray. He's going out there for them. We got to do the whole breakdown. Let me show you. Cubs versus Glass now, not much data. You flop sides. Ray has data against everybody, but nothing's really it's just kind of There's nothing that really stands out. So kind of a boring pitcher. Just be honest. Earned runs, hits. He gets 3.5 strikeouts against most teams except San Fran. If you want to take it, sure, by all means. If you want something to sweat, I don't like it. I don't like how he only pitched 6 outs, and then I don't like this. I don't like that trend. I need to see some consistency like this. So I'm leaving Glass now alone. Nolan Ray's too kind of boring. I don't want to take that. The bats are kind of I think this whole game, I know it sounds funny, I'm just gonna not worry about it. Sunday Night Baseball, please. I got other things I can do. So we're gonna pass on it and just end it right there. So here's the schedule. We roll through every single game, one way or another. I know it's a little different than you're used to. I know, get it. But hey, we had to do it quick. I don't have the sheets, but hey, it worked. So those are the games. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you're playing, and we'll see you tomorrow on, well, Monday has how many games? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games tomorrow. A little bit shorter slate. We'll see you tomorrow for more baseball then. Peace.